Bean. No, no. Loki, what are you doing? Go. Look at it. If I hadn't done so in the morning, I head over to the pool to get my daily workout in. It's a routine that's become a non-negotiable for me as I take my physical health and fitness seriously. Whether I'm there for a proper training session or simply to clear my mind and stay in shape, the pool is my go-to destination. It seems like no one else showed up to practice today, and while I prefer to train with my other teammates, I don't mind it too much. I have big aspirations for what I hope to achieve in this sport, so training alone isn't nearly as bad. Alright guys, so it is around 9 p.m. and I just finished my workout, feeling good, feeling energized and refreshed. I'm also really hungry, so it's time for dinner. Normally I would cook my own dinner, but you know, it's been a long day and after a tiring workout, I kind of don't want to cook. So I'm just gonna order on Grubhub, who's kindly sponsoring this video. Funny thing about New York is that for a city that never sleeps, restaurants do close pretty early. Well, luckily Grubhub doesn't sleep, so I can order my late night snacks whenever I want basically. So in this case, I'm gonna go with my classic post-workout meal, which is going to be poke. If you guys follow this channel for a while, I absolutely love poke, and it's pretty good for a post-workout meal because it has protein, it has carbohydrates, and you can add some veggies in there too. So I'm gonna order that on Grubhub, and while I wait for that to come, I normally go and do some of my other hobbies to like take my mind off of just the busy day that was today. Software engineering is such a technical field that I feel like I need to completely disconnect from that and focus on more creative hobbies. I've been playing the piano for as long as I can remember, starting with lessons when I was 6-year-old, living in Dubai, and continuing to play to this day. While I stopped taking actual lessons back in high school, whenever I get the chance, I continue to practice new songs and try and get a bit better each year. It is also my go-to hobby to de-stress, and before important swim meets, you can oftentimes catch me playing the piano to calm my nerves. While it seems that I play nicely all the time, 99.9999%, it sounds something more like this. This is just the natural process of learning something new, and I feel like you've got to be willing to suck in the beginning in order to actually be better. But finally learning a piece I've been working on for a while makes me feel so accomplished and just makes all of it worth it. Alright guys, my food just came. I got my go-to item when I order from Grubhub. Got a poke, just rice, tuna, chicken, shrimp. Hey Loki, stop it. Super good, and then I'm also really hungry after a good workout today, so got some extra dumplings here too. While I eat, I normally just wind down by watching some of my favorite YouTubers on the TV. Some MKBHD of course, the little tech nerd that I am, while I eat some of my Grubhub dinner. Thank you Grubhub for sponsoring this video. Check the link in the description and order Grubhub today. After I finish having dinner and my brain has cooled a little bit from the day, I can start working again, but this time on this YouTube channel. Despite contrary belief, making YouTube videos actually takes a really long time. Between scripting, filming, editing, and publishing, it can really suck up your time. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love making videos, and one of my goals this year is to be more consistent and just to upload more content. But it just requires an extra level of discipline to stay on top of it that, sometimes I don't have, especially after a really busy day like today. If I'm not playing the piano, I also love drawing. In past videos, I've shown myself painting, but I've always been more of a paper and pencil type of person. My entire family are huge artists, so it wasn't hard for me to get into it. I do this less often as it's a bit harder for me to get started, but when I do, it's pretty hard for me to stop. I normally just draw and draw for hours until it's finished, and my mind wanders just somewhere else. I've never actually taken lessons, so my fundamentals might be a bit choppy. I mainly just self-learn by observing my sisters or watching different YouTube videos online on how to draw. Last year I finished my biggest project to this day, and I was so proud of how it came out. But after doing that, I want to make an even bigger and better one. My dream is to have my own artwork as decoration in my own house one day. But as of now, I stick with these small sketches just to keep my skills sharp. At around 11 p.m., I normally start to get pretty tired, so I turn off any electronics. My sleep quality isn't the best, so I'm trying to improve on that by limiting my use of screen time before bed. Before I go to sleep, I wind down with a good book. I try to mix up between fiction and non-fiction, alternating a book every time.
Hey Google, turn off the lights.
The last book I read was Poppy Wars, and while it was good, I'm also a huge fan of just business and self-help books in general. So I'm currently reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I heard many good reviews about. This book goes over basic financial concepts, and while I get most of them already, they're fairly straightforward, kind of like Atomic Habits, where the concepts are straightforward but the explanations are well done. And with that, I conclude my night. Sometimes there will be days where work takes more of my time, like when I am on on-call, but I try to get all this stuff done every night of the week. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this inspires you to also create your own productive and fulfilling night routine. Let me know if I'm missing any steps in between, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!